Alright guys, I've given you my predictions for the Johnny Ace versus John Cena match you're going to see this Sunday at Over the Limit in part 1 of this simulated matchup. But here I'm going to give you guys my prediction in depth, in more detail, just telling you, explaining why I think Johnny Ace is going to win. Now let's quickly go over the rules for this match, the stipulations here. First off, the only way to win is by pinfall or submission. So you can't win by disqualification, you can't win by countouts or anything like that. The only way to win is pinfall or submission, like a no disqualification match. So that's pretty much it's pretty much a no DQ match this Sunday and a no countout match. And if any superstar interferes, then he gets fired. He's terminated. And also, if Johnny Ace happens to lose, then he is no longer the GM of both shows. And I think he's fired, storyline wise. Alright, now that, I've gone over the rules, the stipulations of this matchup. Actually, I wanna point something out here. There's something pretty crazy here. Well, maybe not that crazy, but I found it pretty surprising. I was, on the official site, WWE.com. And they put up a poll there. I think it was in their Over the Limit section. And they asked the fans which match they're looking forward to the most this Sunday. They listed all 6 matches currently announced on the card. And the one with the least votes, first of all, the one with the least votes is the Tag Team Championship match. So yeah, the Tag Team Championship match is actually under the Divas Championship match in interest by the fans. So the fans are actually more interested in the Divas match than this match. But anyways, it's not about those matches here. The number one most look forward to this match. What the hell did I just say? Let me start over here. The number one most look forward to matchup this Sunday, as voted by the fans, is John Laurinaitis versus John Cena. So most of the fans, at least the casual fans, or the ones that visit WWE.com, most of them think this match, or looking forward to this match more than let's say Daniel Bryan versus CM Punk, or the Fatal 4-Way between Sheamus, Del Rio, Jericho, and Randy. And I was really surprised by that. I mean, me personally, I'm not really looking forward to this match. I don't know about you guys, but me, this match isn't, this huge match I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to CM Punk versus Daniel Bryan and the world title match. This one, not so much. What about you guys? Tell me in the comment section. Now, when it comes to this match, well, actually, before the actual match, why do I have the Big Show here, in this gameplay, on the outside of the ring? I'm playing as Johnny Ace here, and I put Big Show as a manager. Why? Because I see him getting involved in this, and I'm going to talk about this. So, there's a couple scenarios here that I think could happen. First off, I could see Big Show, he fired Big Show on Raw. By the way, I didn't post up a Raw review just because I was tired, and Raw was pretty bad on Monday. So anyways, I can see Big Show getting involved here and turning heel. That's one of the scenarios I can see happening. He fired Big Show on Raw, and then he got the letter saying that if any superstar, if any active person on the roster gets involved, they're going to get fired. Well, Big Show is already fired, so if he interferes in Johnny Ace's favor, or if in John Cena's favor, then really nothing can happen to the Big Show because he's not, a current wrestler on the roster right now. So he could get involved. I'm thinking, Big Show, if he does get involved, he's going to get involved and help John Laurinaitis win. So then they could reveal that Johnny Ace, requested Big Show's help and told him that if you help me, I'm going to give you your job back. This is actually the most likely scenario in my opinion. I think that's gonna happen. Another scenario I can see happening is, instead of the Big Show, Brock Lesnar interferes. Brock Lesnar, he said he quit, so he's not a current wrestler on the roster. He's not a current member of the roster, he's not a current superstar, so if he interferes, nothing really happens to Brock Lesnar because, like I said, he currently doesn't have a job, storyline-wise, with the company. So maybe Brock Lesnar interferes in this. But Brock Lesnar is currently involved in this whole Triple H, situation. He broke Triple H's arm. So why would they bring him back in the whole John Cena feud and Johnny Ace alliance thing? If Brock Lesnar returns, I'm thinking Brock Lesnar returns and straight away goes for Triple H. No going after John Cena to help Johnny Ace or anything like that. But it's still a possibility. It could happen. And then the other possibility here involves both Big Show and Brock Lesnar. What I could see happening is Brock Lesnar comes out to help Johnny Ace, and then Big Show comes out to help out John Cena. So both guys that are terminated, or Brock Lesnar quit, but Big Show got fired. Both guys who currently aren't on the roster, but were a couple weeks back, could help out their respective guys or whatever. Big Show returning as face and helping out John Cena, helping him out in evening out the odds. So Brock Lesnar would come out first, help out Johnny Ace, and to even out the odds, Big Show could come out and help out John Cena. That's staying as a face, though. I don't know how he would get his job back. Well, actually, it would make sense in some fashion, because if Johnny Ace is no longer GM and let's say Teddy gets the job instead, gets his job back as a general manager player, then Teddy, I guess, would hire Big Show back because they're friends or something. I don't know, they're both faces. So yeah, those are the most likely scenarios I can see happening. I can't see this match at all ending, just like a one-on-one match, like a straight-up one-on-one match between John Cena and Johnny Ace. Nobody interferes, no craziness happening, no superstar interfering, basically. I just can't see that happening. Actually, in the comment section, do you guys really think that nobody's going to interfere in this match, that it's just going to be one-on-one, John Laurinaitis versus John Cena? I don't think so. I doubt that. I mean, if it was just one-on-one John Laurinaitis versus John Cena, the match would be pretty freaking short, And actually, even with interference by Big Show and Brock Lesnar, I can't see this match lasting too long. For the simple fact that Johnny Ace isn't a current active wrestler, and it just doesn't seem like a match that would last too long. And which is one of the reasons actually why I hope this isn't the main event. I'm hoping this is not the main event. I'm hoping one of the title matches, get to the main event spot, and this match could be placed towards the end, because I get it. John Cena's in this match. John Cena's their top guy, and you've got the boss. The GM of both shows involved. So it's a big matchup, I guess. So I could see it, towards the end of the match, towards the end of the card, towards the end of the show, but. As the main event, I'd be pretty disappointed, especially if CM Punk versus Daniel Bryan delivers. It'd be hard to top that. It'd be pretty impossible to top it if you put, John Cena versus Johnny Ace in there. And, yeah, just, I hope this is not the main event. I can't see it ending, in a clean fashion, or just one-on-one match without any interference at all. And also, by the way, I wanted to note this. I wanted to mention this. What was the point of bringing in Lord Tensai and having him attack John Cena for John Laurinaitis if he can't be involved in the match now? At first I thought, okay, once they announced this match, I was like, okay, they're going to have Lord Tensai help out Johnny Ace in the match, and it's basically going to be a handicap match. But now that if any superstar interferes, they're going to get fired, I doubt that Lord Tensai would interfere. So I don't know why they brought in Lord Tensai to, attack John Cena 2 weeks back when they announced this match, and when they had Lord Tensai beat John Cena. I don't know. So anyways, that's basically it. That's all my thoughts for this match. So in the comment section, guys, like I said, tell me, do you guys really think this match is gonna be one-on-one, no interference, no nothing, just these two guys, alone in the matchup? Personally, like I said, I think one of the scenarios I said is going to happen. I'm pretty sure the one that's going to happen is Big Show turns heel and helps out Johnny Ace win this match so he can get his job back. So anyways, that's it, guys, for the video. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, you can click that thumbs up button. I'd really appreciate it. And I'm out. Stay tuned for my other prediction game videos. See ya.